Hello learners. Now let us see the options what we have over here in this. First, coming over here, this was the layer where you are able to actually turn on and off the visibility by this. This is the sound. If your footage has sound, then it would also play that. So for that you need to hit 0 from your num keyboard and it will play the sound if it has. Once it has done with the caching. So currently I have hit down 0 on my numpad, but there is no sound over here in the MP4, hence it is not playing. Now the next over here is the solo, which you have already seen earlier. Now this is the lock. If you lock this, you will not be able to change it. So once you click here, it will be blink like this. Neither you will be able to open it, the property, or neither you will be able to make any changes. A few shortcuts what I wanted to share is you can just turn this off. Now say for example this text layer over here, if you want to move the position, you can always do that. So this is the X, this is the Y. Now the shortcut for that is P, as you are playing with position. The text is completely been presented here. Now these is the tag what you want exactly of the color. For example, if I take a green, so this changes the label to green of these layers. These are the source name of the layers. You can hit enter to rename. Name text. These are the effects over here. This is motion blur. For motion blur, you need to ensure that motion blur from here as well as here is turned on. This is the adjustment layer. And this is 3D if you want to convert it into 3D. We are not converting that now. And this is the parent and link. I'll be showing you that as well. This parent and link would basically parent, as you see, if you click on this spiral icon over here, it actually allows you to parent with any object or any layer which you have. If you do any changes in any object or any text on the position, then it would also follow that only. So I'll be showing you when we start working with shapes. So these were the things, and for shortcut, if you want to make changes in position, press P. If you want to make changes in rotation, hit R. You can rotate this. If you want to make changes on opacity, you can hit T. You can add keyframes over here. So the shortcut for that is T. If you want to scale this up, you can always scale that. So the shortcut for that is S. So S is for scale, P is for position, R is for rotation, and T is for opacity for Tata Nagar, or T for maybe Tiger. So these are the different shortcuts which you will be using throughout our course so that we work on our layers faster. We will wrap up this part here and continue in the next segment. Thank you. Hello learners. Now let's start discussing the next key point. Now the next thing what I wanted to show here is, now say for example this is the text. You're able to see an option which says switch transfer control modes or toggle switches. So if I come here, I was able to change its blending mode from normal to overlay. Now I'll be going back to normal. This is what my text looks like. I'll be again going to my pre-comp, which we have already done, inside my main text. And what I'll do is I'll take this change over here. I will make this more big. change the anchor point by pressing Y, taking it here. And even this constant over here, I'll just scale this somewhat like this. And the next thing what I'll do is I'll go here, I'll make this as bold. So this is what our text looks like. Let us see if it has reflected in our original comp. Yes, it has. So I'll go to the position over here. I'll just say T-cell. My text is appearing in the mid. This is what our image is. Now the option what I wanted to show here was of track matte. So what is track matte? As you can see over here, track matte is basically, it would actually mask out the layer what you want and would appear on the above layer over here. So say for example, if this is a footage, many times you might have seen those effects also where inside text video is moving. We will be exactly creating that. So let's see how to do that. This was my footage. Just let me rename this to footage so that you guys understand pretty well. I'll just turn on and off for you. Yeah, so this was my footage and this is my main text. And I'll come over here inside my comp 8 and inside my footage, this is an option of no matte. What I'll do is I'll click on this and I'll say one main text, which is my main text over here. So just click there. Now you see the entire text color, which was black, has gone out and it has filled the entire text with our video footage. So that is the beauty of this, as it is creating a very nice effect over here and it is actually working through this track matte over here. If you see the footage over here, the moment you turn it to main text, so the layer of this gets turned off and this is only turned, whereas this has created a nice masking effect. Let us play from the beginning how it looks. This is how it is actually looking. If I zoom in, there is even movement also. Let me just maximize this. So there is movement also, as you can see it from the ship. If you can see it over here on the E, if it was a fast footage, then it would have added like that. This is how you can actually work with track matte over here. And I hope the concept of track matte was clear to you, along with the other properties which are present of a layer. Thank you. Hello learners. So after performing this change, replace a footage over here. Now the next thing what we were trying was adding a glow here. So we were trying to add the glow on the main text over here, but as the main text is already into track matte, it will not be able to detect that it was a different part. Hence the entire stroke or this text layer over here will be considered as one only. So what I'll do is first I'll be coming and I'll delete or maybe I'll just control X this layer style. Same on the change. I'll just delete that. I'll go to comp 8 over here and inside my footage I'll just paste this. So I've just cut that layer style and I've just applied that on my footage, and this is how the output I'm getting. Now if you see, we are getting that outer glow effect as well as the footage which we have replaced, and we have also executed the application of track matte. Our entire footage is playing here. Again, it is used in many effects, this sort of output. You can also create such sort of cool effects with your text as well as with your output. My main purpose was to show you of replacing your footage using track matte, applying the layer style which was outer glow. We actually did Control X, which was cut from the original text, and we pasted it on the footage what we had. So that is how you can create this output. Thank you.